everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a house reset today and I'm actually really excited. Call me sad, but I have 1 out of 3 children here. He's on his way. So Tom is out on a dad's golf day. Darcy's gone to get her nails done. Our kids are on summer holidays now, well, with the exception of Ollie, he breaks up in a couple of days. So her little treat, because she's not allowed to wear nails at her school, she's gone to get her nails done for a little summer treat. So she's gone there with her friends. Penny has gone out with my sister to, we've got like a local harbour festival. She's gone there, she's on a boat, she's living her best life. And me and Ollie have just actually been to Asda, haven't we, Ollie? And we've picked up some snacks. He's really just waiting for an update on his game that he's playing. So we're just going to have like a cosy rest of the day at home. And I thought I'm going to get some jobs done around the house. So it is a bit later. It is actually 1:30. I'm going to go and strip my bed, get that in the wash because I really want to get into bed tonight. I'm going to be starfishing that bed all by myself and I can't wait to spread out like this. So I want fresh bedding. So we're going to wash the bed. Hopefully it should dry because it is quite humid outside. So I'm sure it will dry. If not, it's going to have to go in the tumble dryer. I managed to get the pillowcases that match the sheet. Let me go and grab them. So for anybody who's new here, you'll see it when I take it off and when I remake it because I'm putting the same bedding on. But I bought myself some new bedding from Asda, from the Stacey Solomon range. And it's like a peach bedding and they pair it with pink and white stripe fitted sheet and pillowcases. The pillowcases were completely sold out when I picked up the bedding. But when I was just in there, they had them. 2 pillowcases for £3.50. So they went straight in my basket. So they're going to be washed as well. And then I want to use my new steamer that I picked up from B&M. So I don't know how much we're going to get done today. It's more like I've just been surviving, not thriving in terms of cleaning. So I'm now on my summer break because I work in a school. So I have like the best part of 7 weeks off. So I can really get on top of the house. But just on a normal typical day, it's kind of more like surface clean, just like keeping afloat. Whereas I've noticed things like the glass on the doors that we have, those doors there, they've got like glass panels in them. That one in particular is absolutely filthy from the coffee machine. That one's there and the one in the front needs to be cleaned. So I thought we're just going to do some like odd jobs. I do need to give all the skirtings a bit of a damp, what I call a damp dust. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to fill my bucket up with some hot soapy Ziflora water, wipe those down because we're going to touch up all of the woodwork. That's one of the jobs I want to get done, but they need to be cleaned before I can sand them. So I thought I would do that because they need doing in the hallways, so grubby. And then just give all the paint a little wipe down. We'll do some hoovering. I want to mop. I want to just tidy up the front room. At the kitchen, I don't know if I might run out of motivation. I'm hoping I don't, but the kitchen needs a good reset. I've still got the ironing board there because I was ironing some shorts for Tom for him to go on his golf day. It's not too bad. All the door fronts need to be cleaned. The floor needs to be steamed desperately. I'll try, before I do it, I will show you a close-up of how it's looking because when you kind of like just oversee, it doesn't look that bad, but what I'm seeing here is bad. The shutters out here need cleaning. They are so bad. Like thick dust. Dust is not gonna suffice for that. They need like wiped, like damp dust in again. And I would like to get the windows done on the French doors. So we'll see how much we get done. As always, I'm gonna bring you along. And we're going to jump to a voiceover for the rest of the video. But I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Come and say hello in the comments. And let's get to work. As usual, we are starting off with stripping the bed so I can pop that in the wash machine. I always like to get this done, or if it's not bed wash day, I will always start, before I get into any of my cleaning, I'll always pop a wash load on. We are actually starting this clean quite a lot later in the day than I usually would have started, but obviously I am pretty much child free. I've got 1 out of 3 and he was busy with a Roblox update, which isn't really like him. He's normally like an outdoors, we're normally football all weekend. This weekend we had off, so it was actually really lovely just to be at home. And you will see him pop in and out of the video. So anyway, this is my bedroom if you are new here. So we do have a loft conversion. The main bedroom is in the loft conversion and we have an ensuite, so I wanted to get my bed in the wash. I will link this bed in down below because anyone else who's in the UK, anytime I share this bed in, I always get loads of comments, and when I did actually purchase it, it was sold out online. But I did happen to pop onto George Asda and they did have some back in stock. I picked my pillowcases up from in store, but again, if the sheet and the pillowcases, which by the way are the most feminine, girly, pink and white stripe, just everything my heart craves, you definitely need them. So if they're in stock as well, I will also leave a link to those in the description. But in they go in the washing machine. We're going to get that cycle started and then we will be moving on into the kitchen. So I am just going to be popping the ironing board away. When we designed the utility, my husband actually built the unit that the washing machine and the tumble dryer are housed in, and there's a little cubby just to the side of it. It was custom built for the ironing board, so it's perfect just to slide that away and hide that. We do actually need to do a repair on that unit though. It's all been built out of MDF, and if you have been around for a while, you will have seen that the washing machine has leaked and it has damaged the very bottom of it, so he needs to replace that at some point. But we are just in the kitchen and I'm just finishing the washing up, so I'm just drying up what was left on the draining board. I usually leave it there for a little bit so that the excess water and things can run out, and then there was quite a bit on the side there that needed to be washed up. Then I've got my stash of recycling that needs to go out. I just leave it. This actually drives Tom crazy because any recycling we leave just in front of the coffee machine, and then when I've got enough to struggle outside with, that's when I'll take it out. I don't know, it's one of my toxic traits, I guess. Now, before we get stuck into the kitchen cleaning, I'm actually going to be heading into the hallway because, like I said at the start, I do need to give all of the woodwork a wipe down. That is all going to be being touched up, but it's very dusty. I've not done it in a while. So how I'm doing this, I'm just running a bucket of hot soapy water, so just some dish soap, and I'm just popping a couple of capfuls of Zoflora. I actually bought a new tropical one. If you've seen my B&M haul, you will have seen it in that. It was my first time using it and it smells so good. Just like it actually smells like I'm in the Caribbean. So before I do that, I'm just going to quickly run around with the duster. I'm using my one on the extendable arm here just because I did notice there was a few cobwebs up in this corner, and it just allows me to get up into the higher bits really easily. I'm also just wiping down all of the mouldings on the paneling because they look beautiful. I do love them, but they are little dust crevices and dust magnets and they get so dusty. All of the walls need a wipe down as well. I'm going to actually give you a bit of a close-up and show you. So in the bucket I've got just a microfiber cloth. I bought a pack of 5 from B&M. They still have these now. I've got 2 sets of them and I just keep them for things like this. So I've got one of those. I've also got a magic eraser, one of the elbow grease ones, and I do also have a minky. So I'm just giving the walls a wipe down. All of this paint is wipeable. And if you are curious of the colour, this is the Dulux Egyptian Cotton. So the darker colour is Egyptian Cotton. Like I said, it is wipeable, so I can use this. It doesn't take the paint off. The top colour is just Brilliant White, I believe. Again, Dulux. So I'm giving all of the skirtings a wipe down as well. They had quite a few scuff marks on there. Sometimes if I get a little bit too close with the hoover, you can get little black scuff marks. There's also marks from Clifford when he comes in and shakes his fur. And you probably can't see too much here, but there are quite a few scuffs out of the architraves especially. It was mainly when Penny was on her balance bike and she would ride it in through the house, and there's quite a few gouges, so we need to do a few repairs. So Tom said if I give everything a wipe down, he's got some wood filler, he can, some of the deeper gouges he can kind of like recreate the mould in, and then we can give it a fresh coat of paint. So that is what I'm doing here. You'll see in a moment, I'll go in a little bit closer and just show you a little bit of a close-up of the actual wall itself. And also not forgetting the front door, so I'll be doing that as well. I'm just giving the step and the little lip that we've got on the step. This is actually just an offcut of skirting. Obviously it's a lot skinnier than our usual skirting. Tom just cut it right down so it would sit on the front. It just finished the flooring off, leading up into that little step to go out. But I'm just giving the front door a wipe as well. This has not been done for a while, and it's white on the inside, but on the outside it's black. That also needs a wipe down, but we'll be doing that in another video. I'm also just going up and down the surrounds of the front door. This all needs to be gunned in as well, because Tom has added these plastic strips all the way around the outside, because we had quite a lot of cracking from when the door opens and shuts. We refilled it and repainted it, but after a time it always just cracks again. So I'm essentially just working my way around the hallway. I'm going to move over in a minute to the other side, but we're going to be dragging the table out just so I can get in behind that and give all of that woodwork a good wipe, because that was extremely dusty. And tables moved. You can probably see here actually on one of the boxes, the paneling boxes, there's actually a gouge out of this. Do not know how that's happened, but yeah, Tom is going to need to do a little bit of repair moulding on that just with his wood filler, and then we can just top over the paint. But you can actually see the paint colours easier here. So like I said, the bottom is Egyptian cotton by Dulux and the top is brilliant white, all in wipeable, just because it is easy to stay on top of and make sure it's all nice and clean. There are some scuffs and things that won't come out, and we will need to just top up the paint, but our house is pretty much all Egyptian cotton and brilliant white at this point, so it's really easy just to go around and touch up all of the paint work. And yeah, I'm just giving the skirtings the same thing, just a wipe down. I'm also going to be wiping down the table, but I'm actually toying with the idea of replacing this table. I've had this now for I think about 10 or 11 years, and originally it was in like a sandy beige colour, and I painted it white. I don't know, let me know in the comments. I just don't know if it fits with the decor anymore. I feel like I need something that's like a rustic wood sort of texture, because I feel like that is more my like vibe and the colour of the house. So I've been thinking about getting a new hallway table, but I'm not fully sold on the idea, hence why I've had this one for so long. then still we're going to be cleaning and wiping down the woodwork, so I'm just going round all of the door frames and the architrave here. It comes off really easy just with warm soapy water, and obviously I've got the Zaflora in there, which is antibacterial and will just kill all the germs, and it just smells incredible. So I'm going to be doing that. We're then going to move on to the end part of the hallway, give the radiator cover a good wipe as well, and then I'm also going to do the staircase. I thought, while I've got the bucket of water out, this job, I think I've mentioned it in my last good few cleaning videos, that I need to like basically damp dust the entire hallway, and it's just been one of those jobs that I've put off and I've put off and I've put off, and today I thought, while I've got the time and I'm motivated to do it, we're just going to get everything done. So here, can you see, if you look at the bottom of the door frame, all of that is scuffs and chunks out of the wood. So I've wiped all that down. It isn't marks, but it needs, some of them are quite deep, so we do need to fill those and just repaint over them. This bit of the wall was quite dirty as well, as was the radiator cover, and until I got close I didn't see any of this, so I'm actually really glad I got this job done, and I'm going to be so glad once we've touched up all of this paintwork. With Penny now just being that much older, she's going to be 4 in September, she does still have her toys in the house and she does very much still play downstairs, but I haven't got like the balance bikes and the things like that being dragged all over the house, and the big clunky toys, the baby walkers. We've moved on from that, so she's very much into her Barbie era with her Barbie house. So the toys are getting less and less bulky, so I feel like Tom always says I'm not doing any of this paintwork until we finish the bathroom and we'll finish this and we finish that, and we're getting to that point, guys, where we finish most of the indoor things so we can go around and just give everything a good freshen up. So I also wanted to mention, in today's video I have sped up the clips, so they're not completely real time, but I've only sped them up 0.2 on iMovie, so you can see I am working a little bit faster, obviously when I'm wiping there, but sometimes they can be sped up ×4 ×8, and you know, when you look at something you can see somebody's like actually like really sped up. I thought we would try something a little bit different in today's video, and I would only slightly speed it up, otherwise this video would be over 2 hours long. I've cut out the bits of like the transition changes and where I've just left the camera rolling, but the video is going to be a bit longer today, guys, but I thought it might be, I know a lot of you watch these cleaning videos like on the TV in the background while you clean, and you clean with it, so I thought today's video being a bit longer would just give you the motivation. So if you've got like an hour, this video is just about an hour long, this can be your timer, so I can be your hour timer. So let me know in the comments if you prefer it to this sort of speed, or if you actually do prefer them really sped up where you can see that it's like sped up ×4. Let me know in the comments what you prefer, but I thought we'd do something a little bit different in today's video. And the final part, like I said, I am just wiping all of the door fronts down on the stairs. So if you've not seen any of my other videos before, we've got 3 compartments here under our stairs. So it used to just be a cupboard with like a fake wall, and then you can get in all the way to the end, but because you couldn't see down in this bottom bit here, it would just get filled with like loads and loads of junk, and I would just hoard loads of things, and that would just be my catch-all cupboard. So Tom built all of these storage compartments. So we've got 2 pull-out drawers. The very first smaller one keeps all of like the hats, the scarves, all of our winter things, and then the middle one is our shoe drawer, and then the end one is actually just a cupboard where we've got pull-out rails that have all of our coats on. So it's all, Tom built all of this. It's all obviously custom for the size and the space we had. He is a carpenter, so this is his job, this is what he does. And we actually went with a gloss finish on this, so it's all completely sealed, so I can actually give everything a wipe over and it doesn't damage any of the paint. I am just drying it off here with a spare towel that I've got. I just keep a basket of these in the kitchen. I've got so many of them, and I just use it for just drying everything down so it's not all sopping wet. And then we are moving on to the floor. So I'm just running another bucket of clean soapy water. I'm just adding some of my floor cleaner. This is from Marks and Spencer's. It is a wood cleaner, but it is the blood orange scent, and it smells incredible. And next up, one of my Amazon Prime Day sale purchases is coming out, and I can't believe I waited this long to get this little gadget. I will leave a link to this in the description, because actually it wasn't on that much of sale when I got it. I paid like £10 something, which when I've popped onto Amazon, they are all around that sort of price anyway. So this is a floor scrubbing brush. So how I am using this, because this is real wood floor, I can't completely saturate the floor because I will damage it, and we do not want to be doing that. So I've just got my bucket, and I'm just dipping the brush into the bucket and then going to work on the floor, just scrubbing it. And I'm just, as the excess water just builds up, I'm just using the other side. So flip the brush over, it's got a squeegee, but you can see the colour of this water here is actually so dark. And when I finish, I will show you the towel that I'm just using to soak up the excess water. The towel is black, and this is like a white towel. I was actually shocked at how bad this floor is. So I do regularly steam the floor, but I did mention this in one of my other videos. The floor has texture because it is real wood, so I find it really hard to get into those textured grooves. And this brush, look at the water. Look at the water. It did a great job. I did go over it once I finished with the brush, give it all a steam to just mop up and steam up any excess water. And I am so happy with how this turned out. So I'm just going to leave you here to just watch me going to work on my floor with my new floor scrubbing brush.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh. You in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh,
And there we have the towel. Can you see how dirty it is? It's literally black. I was so shocked at this. I cannot believe how much came out of this floor. And there is still, I can still see bits in the grooves, but I didn't want to scrub it too hard on my first go. Highly recommend this brush. I absolutely love it. And you can just see there by the water dump. So very, very impressed with this purchase.
And I've come out here to say, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I...
Like I said, just very quickly going over the floor with the steamer. So this is the Shark rotating head steamer. It's got 2 pads on it and they just rotate all the way around to just buff up the floor. It doesn't leave the floors completely soaking wet. And this is usually how I clean this floor. And I will sometimes use the speed mop if I am short on time and I just quickly want to buzz over it. So yeah, I'm just shocked at how dirty the floors are. It just goes to show that as good as these products are, nothing beats a good scrub, a good bucket of water and a brush and a scrub. I do just obviously have to be careful with this floor, like I said, because it is real wood. But I'm very, very happy with how it turned out.
You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point.
Okay, hallway is done, so I'm now moving into the kitchen. So I'm just starting off with emptying the dishwasher. I forgot that we put this on. And for any of my followers who have seen any of my other cleaning videos, you will know we don't use this dishwasher too often. It caused a huge leak in our kitchen, which... oh, I don't know how long it leaked for, but it destroyed so much of the paintworks. It literally went the whole way across the kitchen floor. So I'm now even more dubious about using it. Obviously, it doesn't leak. Tom's checked everything out. We've replaced the washer that was faulty and had eroded away over time, but yeah, it was completely full, so we'd put it on. So I thought we would put this in today's video. You can see the ornament of a dishwasher in use. So just unpacking that, and then we are going to be clearing the sides a little bit and then moving over and giving these shutters a dust because they were in desperate need.
Makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past.
So once I had a little look at the shutters and started dusting them, I realised that the dust was just surface dust. It wasn't stuck on or anything, because I had not long deep cleaned and damp dusted these not long ago at all. So when I first looked at them, I thought these definitely need a damp dust. It's like really grimy. Obviously this is a kitchen, we've got the extractor, but obviously there's cooking that goes on out here. So sometimes these take a little bit more work than the other shutters in the house. But as I started going over them with the duster, which just shows how great this duster is, it was picking up everything and there was nothing left on them. So we didn't actually need to damp dust. A dust itself worked absolutely fine. Again, I'm just using my longer handled duster because I put a new head on and I thought I'm not going to use the other one and waste another head while we're here. So this is the last little dust of the day, and then this head will then need to go into the bin because there's so much dust on this at this point.
Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Now, more washing up, more surface cleaning. So I've just sprayed some of my Zaflora mix on the draining board just to wipe it down. I like to do this before I do any new like bowls of washing up, just so that the items that I've washed up are sat on a fully sanitized surface. So I'd actually found Penny's packed lunch in the car from the day before, which is not ideal because it's been quite warm here, so everything needed a good cleaning. It was her last day of school for the summer holidays, so I just have got everything out. I've put the packed lunch into the washing machine pile so that can be all washed for September, because I don't think I'm going to get her a new packed lunch for September because she only had that one in January and there's nothing wrong with it, so it'll be fine, and then she can maybe get a new one for Christmas. She will have a new drinks bottle though, but I'm just giving these ones a wipe out because we will use them over the summer period. And I just wanted to talk to you about the book I was listening to in today's clean. So you will have noticed I've got one of my AirPods in. That is usually how I tackle a lot of the jobs around the house, is I'll start listening to one of my books. I use Audible a lot. I do also listen to podcasts on the Apple Podcast app, but I do favour a good book on Audible. So I started listening to The Surrogate, and I absolutely finished it after this clean. It was amazing. It's one of the Frida McFadden ones. I'm totally obsessed with her at the moment, so I wanted to recommend that if you've not listened to it. I'm now starting a new one. It's called Never Lie, and so far so good.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it tomorrow. So I stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sphere. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you will do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing.
And then I'm just moving on. So all of the sides have been wiped down. I've just run some hot soapy water in the sink. Again, popped a bit of Zaflora in there. And I've got another new cloth. So like I said, you buy these cloths in a pack of 5 from B&M. I think they're made by Addis, and they're just microfiber cloths. They each one has a different coloured stitch around them. So if you are using more than one, you're not going to like cross-contaminate. I don't know if you're using things in the bathroom. So this is just a new one. I've got 2 packs of these. So I'm just wiping all of the door fronts down. They literally just need to be wiped clean with a little bit of Zaflora. And that way they're just nice and sanitized. Nothing crazy. I like to keep on top of this job just because they are white and they show absolutely every mark under the sun. And I'm just drying them off with, again, another one of my towels that I have in the kitchen. So we're going to repeat this all the way around the kitchen on all of the door fronts.
Personal and having a little fun, no, no. watch me breaking your sphere. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you will do anything that I want. So give us awake to the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Yeah, I wanna make you sweat on me.
And yes, on this side of the kitchen, I do need to use a chair to stand on. The kitchen cupboards that we've got on the top of the units are extra tall, so they're bigger than a standard cupboard, and I can't reach them all the way from the floor. So usually I can kind of like jump up and dry them, but because of the worktop being here, I can't do it on this side, so I did just drag a chair over.
Just take a hit, you got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, there's no use in playing games. No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me breaking your sphere. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you will do anything that I want. So keep us awake to the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me, baby. Ooh, sweat on me, baby. Ooh, I wanna make you sweat on me, on me.
So I've gradually worked myself around the kitchen, and then I'm just giving this worktop a good wipe over. Again, I've said this before in my videos, we don't use this for any meal prep or anything. It is just kind of like a place where we have the toaster, the air fryer, the fruit basket, that sort of thing. But look at the dust. Oh, so grubby, so I need to keep on top of that. We're then just going to give the floor a very quick hoover, and then I will be steaming the floor today.
I was never the one to ride.
I will leave a link in the description to the products I use, including the hoover and the steamer and the scrubbing brush, things like that. And I do also leave a link to the Amazon storefront where I can link some of my cleaning products, but I do really rate this hoover. I did get it on sale. It is a Shark one, and the reason I've used it in so many videos recently is just because I'm absolutely obsessed with it.
A song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free.
So time to steam the floor. So this particular floor I need to dry after, so I am just going to be using good old on my hands and knees drying it. I cannot leave it because these are porcelain gloss tiles. If you leave any bit of water on them, even though this doesn't completely saturate the tiles, it just shows so many watermarks, so I do need to clean it and dry it. A little bit of a nightmare, these tiles, for that one reason, so I do need to kind of psych myself up to do this job, but it was well overdue. You can probably see here from the tile that's just behind me that I haven't steamed yet, you can see all of the marks on there. So yeah, if you wonder why I'm going around with a towel after, that is the reason why. That is my favourite way to clean the tiles. It takes a little bit of extra work, but they just look so clean and so shiny after.
I'm a sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. I'm a sweet baby. Up. Yeah, I know I did you wrong, but I learned my lesson. Now what if we could move on? Remember the good days. I wish that we could go back. I know I'm not perfect, but at least give me a try. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try just one more night. To be strong, love. Don't forget where you're coming from. A heart like that, don't give up that easily. I wanna see you be mad, yeah, get mad at me. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try just one more night, then make up your mind. Please don't say that it's goodbye, bye. If you just believe it, I know we can make it. Try. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try just one more night, then make up your mind. Please don't say that it's goodbye.
Okay, so that job is almost done. I've done the whole floor, so just steaming, and then so I do it in sections so it doesn't have time to completely dry. Rather than do the whole floor and then go back over. That's why I split it into sections. So once this is dry, I actually feel like I've done a workout today, guys. I'm not going to lie. The pads were absolutely disgusting on this steamer. They are black. So they are going to go into the washing basket to be washed. And then I'm going to head out into the utility, start folding up the washing that's on the error, and then get my bedding out because it was dry at this point in the tumble dryer. Then we will be heading upstairs to make the bed.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but
Now, I know you're probably wondering why I'm using the error at this time of year. We've had a couple of days where the weather's been a little bit hit or miss. We've had quite a few storms that come in so quickly and we haven't had a huge amount of warning. So if the washing gets completely saturated with rain, I just feel like it just has a bit of a funny smell and then I have to rewash it. So I didn't want to duplicate work for myself, and we had been forecast for some rainstorms, so I thought it could just go on the error today. It didn't take long to dry at all, so I just want to get this all folded and popped in the basket so I can take this up ready to be sorted into piles, and then I'll just be grabbing the bedding out of the tumble dryer. You can probably see just sat behind me there. It had finished.
he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him? Oh, 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 oh. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name. I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good.
And then back up in my room to remake my bed. So if the lighting looks a bit crazy up here, I actually have my telly on. You can't see it, it's on an angle when I watch it, but I was actually watching Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together on Hey You. Oh, it's so good. I completely binged the rest of this season on this evening when I was at home on my own. So if you want a good kind of like reality show to watch, something that you don't need to like pay too much attention to, that's like a really good watch, I do really recommend that. It actually took me back to my childhood. I absolutely loved their music when I was in my teen years. And really enjoyed that show. So as you can see, the bedding is very, very creased. It does always come out quite creased if I pop it in the dryer. So I am just giving it a good spray with the Lenore crease releaser. That is what I'm spraying all over this. And you will see as I stretch it out, the creases just vanish. So this is magic in a bottle and I wouldn't be without it.
Good time looks like you can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. It's not under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah. Dressed in cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or say bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away.
I do under my tattoos. There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy?
So we are coming to the end of this week's video, so I hope you enjoyed this longer video and the speed. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think of this, and I can definitely film more of these for you. Obviously I'm on my summer break now from work. I've got at least 6 weeks off now, so I'm hoping I can have a lot more content and a lot more cleaning videos for you. But just let me know in the comments what you'd like to see over the summer, and I'll do my best to accommodate that for you. But I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I do really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
Remedy.